let's talk Silent Hill 2 Remake. Now, I never thought that this Let's Talk thing would turn into a series, but after the MGS Delta video, here we are with some more reasons to discuss a new game. Now, Silent Hill 2 actually got a whole transmission dedicated to it last night, as well as PlayStation State of Play, and we actually got a release date, more information, more footage, more behind the scenes, some gameplay and everything. So that's what we're going to talk about. Now, just to preface this, my current view of Bloober Team has always been quite critical and skewed. I like some of their games, I don't like other games, and I've never really felt they're very good at telling a mental health story, even in the games I liked. Now, as for Konami, I've always had quite a love for Konami and Kojima because of Metal Gear Solid. Obviously, Kojima's not involved with Silent Hill anymore. Personally, that doesn't bother me, and I don't really have an issue with this remake either. As for Silent Hill, I've played pretty much all of them. I've never been a hardcore fan or anything like that, and I've always preferred 3 and 4 to the others. But anyway, moving on. We got a load of new footage, and visually, this looks stunning. I am so taken with the atmosphere and how beautiful this is. The vibe is immaculate. It feels just like Silent Hill should. The fog, the kind of griminess, the darkness, and just the music complements everything. Whatever they're doing so far, this is a first step to drawing in fans and new people.
I'm sorry, I was just...
It's okay, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost. I'm looking for Silent Hill.
I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it?
Is it dangerous?
Maybe.
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not.
Now, the gameplay itself does still look a bit stiff and disjointed, much like the original, which I guess they're being faithful if they're trying to keep it like this. After all, James is not a badass CIA agent like, say, Leon Kennedy, and they've never really focused on combat. It's always been about the environment, the storytelling, the atmosphere. Now, the characters themselves and the facial animations and the delivery of the voice lines seem really good in this trailer as well. I'm actually very shocked that they've kind of hit all this on the head. Some of the lines are obviously slightly different or delivered differently from what we can see, but the actors are doing a really good job. Outside some scenes probably needing a bit of polishing or reworking from some genuine critique, shall we say, from fans. Now, the environments as well look directly out of a cutscene or movie at times. Like, they look like you're still in a cutscene but you're moving the character. And I'm really liking the lighting and the attention to detail in the showcases we saw and the trailers. Everything just looks grimy or dirty or almost post-apocalyptic, like it's been left. There's no one there, but you feel like you're being watched all the time. It's a very odd feeling that harkens back to the original and the series as a whole.
So I'm Luke Roberts, and I'm playing James Sunderland in the remake of Silent Hill 2.
My name is Salome Gunnarsdottir, and I play Mary/Maria.
When you're playing an iconic character such as James Sunderland, you obviously have to respect the original.
When playing these characters in this game, the thing that I paid most attention to was the original game.
So he is not an action hero by any means. He is just a guy who is a little lost at the top of this game, and in a sense of he is to a greater extent in a bewildered state. So it's very interesting charting his journey.
This one, we're trying to honor something that's already been made.
Now, I hope I pronounced this right. Akira Yamamoto is going to be coming back to actually do the composition, the original soundtrack, everything to do like that with the original. Now, I love musical scores for games. I think they elevate most average games to above that, and if it's a masterpiece already, this is going to make it even better. They're also adding the original soundtrack, as in sound effects, so the classic pickup noises, everything like that. The original songs are coming back. There's recreations they're making as well, and even new additional tracks, so for returning fans it's going to be a lot. Also, after some, again, genuine critique from fans, that James has had a bit of a rework in his face. Now, he is based upon the actual voice actor, which is Luke Roberts. Now, I'm not familiar with him at all, but he looks like a genuine guy, he sounds like a genuine guy. I don't see the issue originally with how he looked. And now it kind of comes into why I'm making this video mostly, as, you know, you can get updates and news everywhere. But with this like rambly, chatty series I do with this Let's Talk now, it's mainly about when there's an issue surrounding a game. Now, much like the MGS Delta situation with the remake in Konami, this kind of stems into that. And this remake, again, has every right to deviate from the source material if it wishes, but it's not doing that. It is still honouring the original, which you can see in every piece of media that the game's come out with. Yes, there's deviations, yes, there's small, subtle changes, and I'm sure there'll be probably bigger changes when the game comes out. But you can't remake it one for one and expect fans to get anything new out of it. So I'm fine with it. The same with the MGS Delta remake, where I'm happy if they change anything, but they've already said it's going to be pretty much a one for one, like Dead Space, and Bloober are saying they're honouring the original and they're trying to keep it as original as possible. There's even specific smaller details like dead versions of James, and if you can actually see these two comparison images, it's wild.
No, you shouldn't be here.
However, the internet really doesn't care, and fans are out in force hating on the gameplay again, the look and even the designs of the characters. Now, I saw countless fans and random accounts online just absolutely steamrolling Konami and Bloober with, give us an update, what's going on, there's no update, show us something, and when they finally show you, this is the reaction they get, just pure hate. Vitriol, Discord, having a go at everything, saying I don't like this, I don't like that, delay the game. Like, you guys are never happy. No one hates Silent Hill more than Silent Hill fans. And Angela is a perfect prime example for this. The comments about her being ugly, fat, and everything already, where there's nothing wrong with the model at all. I mean, I'm not sure if it's based on a real person or it's like custom designed or anything like that at the moment, but she looks great. She looks more like her age should be. She also sounds more like her age should be. Again, this is another iteration. It doesn't matter if she looked completely different.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was just...
It's okay. I didn't mean to scare you.
Now, I'm not saying that the scene she was in is not unfinished and needs polish. The graveyard scene in the trailer definitely needs some work. I'm not denying that. And the normal model outside of cutscenes seems a bit off, but the cutscene model is completely fine. But there's no reason to be attacking the character over this. It's just weird. But there's also the redesigned Maria. Now, she's sporting more of a covered up look in this. I'm not sure what the fashion look would be. I'm sure someone who's a Silent Hill and fashion fan can comment below why they've done this or what look it is. But I don't mind it. I think it looks cool. I think it looks different. I wasn't really bothered about seeing her skimpy anyway. There's other games if you want to see that. Cough cough, Stellar Blade. But there's a story reason for this. And in comparison, people have just gone insane over it. Now, why the risque outfit is important and it's original and it's the key thing to remember. Maybe this James finds this version of Marie sexy. Maybe this is his taste, his style. Or maybe Bloober have changed some of the story to make this make sense. Or maybe she changes her outfit. Maybe she becomes more skimpy as the game goes on. I don't know. It's a weird thing to argue about. And I don't see why, again, people are up in arms over this. It's weird.
Where did she go?
I don't know. Let's look around.
Now moving on, snippets of the story beats and character moments can be seen in the latest footage as well, but it remains to be seen if any of the major narrative has been changed until we get our hands on it, or a demo, or we get some reviews out, which I do doubt they'll change any of that. I mean, I know Bloober like to do their own thing, but this is Konami and they've already promised a 1-for-1 remake of another fanbase's game, and they know what's riding on it. They're not in anyone's good graces at the moment. The backlash would be too much. But with all the plot elements being added and maybe future-proofing new entries like Silent Hill F, yeah, they want to make that lore consistent. But anyway, like any developer, I mean, if you've got genuine critique or feedback, let Bloober and Konami know, but this hate boner people have is just ridiculous, especially for remakes, and this is why this Let's Talk thing is here on the channel. It's something to ramble and talk about with you guys over, so I do appreciate your opinions down below in the comments. But it is becoming a weird, bizarre trend and negative to just dogpile and shit on a game as soon as it gets revealed or released. I don't know what's going on with gaming right now. But like I said, there is that oxymoronic loop of fans screaming to be shown everything almost daily and have this kind of mentality and entitlement of they need updates from the game developers constantly and they should be in the process when they don't need to be. It's kind of a courtesy. And as soon as they do reveal anything, again, they have that hate boner of this franchise is shit, and Silent Hill fans hate Silent Hill fans. I don't know what to say. It's a really weird thing I'm seeing. And as I mentioned, it was saw previously with the MGS Delta video, gamers are spoiled and entitled these days. I don't really like making a lot of negative videos on the channel, but I just wanted to address these kind of things. I, for one, am very excited for the remake now. Cautious, but excited. I have previously covered Bloober in a collab video earlier on the channel you can take a look at so you can see how my view has changed. But I'll reserve my full judgment for Bloober on release day. Like all remakes, if you are not a fan of the final product, that is completely fine. If you've got fair critique, that is completely fine. You can always play the original, it'll always be there. We are very privileged to have such amazing remakes coming and remasters releasing. Dead Space, Crash Bandicoot, Destroy Humans, and loads more. I mean, let's not count Last of Us Part 1, that was an unnecessary remake, and we're also apparently getting Horizon remade. I don't know what's going on there. But Silent Hill 2 is a classic, and one if not the definitive horror of the mind itself. So, just let some new people enjoy the retelling of it, eh? There's nothing really, no real issue there, is there? No gatekeeping, guys?
Tone of this game is very important, and the team at Bloober were very keen to create an incredible atmosphere for the gamers.
I do believe that this will be trying its very best to capture and recapture the atmosphere, the vibe, and the story, and sometimes like the literal words and moments of the original.
Yeah, that's everything today, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you if you're going to comment below. I really want to get a discussion going. I want to see both sides. Obviously, people are passionate about this, but from my perspective of like a casual Silent Hill fan, this hate boner and issue and negativity around every single thing Konami and Bloober do is just getting out of hand. And yeah, fine. If you don't want to get involved with it, that's fine. But I don't know, I felt like it was perfect for a Let's Talk episode, so let me know down below what you think and what you want to see from the remake. What would sway you either way? All appreciated. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.